What's up, all of my faith walkers? My name is Chamisha Felton, and I'm here bringing you good news. So the good news is today is my birthday, and I'm just gonna be taking you along on a journey. I didn't really have any plans for my birthday. Well, I did, but they didn't go through. But I found out that they're having a youth party at church, so that's what I'm going to. So I think I may do a vlog, however you say it, a vlog of the youth party. Right now I'm headed there. It's raining, so I'm gonna stop recording and focus on the road. But the theme of the party is don't be slipping, bro, because that's what my pastor said. Basically, don't be slipping. Don't let the enemy catch you slipping. Don't be slipping. But yeah, so I'm on my way there now. Today is my birthday. I turned 25. Yeah.
Are we ready? Well, y'all are scooting already. Oh, yeah? Are we ready? Who do you think's gonna win, boys or girls? Oh, I can't hear the boys, so it must be the girls. Hello? Who's gonna win? All right, go. Now another set can go up each time.
I love my neighbor if wearing hair.
That was beside me, so I'm out, right? No, it was me. He's got the rest. Oh, wait, I'm not in there. Don't dive in. Just leave. Just your belly go.
Go. Ready? Set. Go. Go.
We are to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, lest at any time we should let them slip. Everybody say slip.
Slip.
Are you slipping?
No.
You are?
No.
But if you're being honest, all right. Verse 2 says, For if every word spoken by angels was steadfast, and every transgression and disobedience will receive a reward, how shall we escape if we neglect so great a salvation as this? How shall we escape if we neglect, everybody say neglect, so great a salvation as this? Basically what the writer of Hebrews is saying here is that if we're not careful, the things that we know to be true will begin to slip from our spirits and from our mind if we're not careful. And what he's saying is, if all of these things that have been spoken to us are steadfast, and that if transgression, steadfast meaning unchangeable, if transgressions and disobedience will receive a reward, how can we escape? We know that it's true. How are we going to be able to escape if we neglect a salvation as good as we have been given, right? This is a good salvation that the Lord has given. So I want to talk to you guys for a few minutes on the last part of that verse 1, that says, give earnest heed to the things which you have heard, lest at any time you should let them slip. And here's why. It is easy to let things slip. Anybody ever experienced that? It's easy to start letting things slip. Tonight I want to remind you that sin is a very slippery slope. So we made kind of a joke. We put on slippers and we've made it a fun night, and I always want you guys to have fun. But at the end of the day, the real point that I wanted to get to in the message here is not really the fun stuff. The message here is that sin is actually a very slippery slope. It's something that should not be trifled with and something that should not be tampered with. It's not something that you can get out of easily. Sin is something that will suck you in before you know it. You will be in quicksand, waist deep, and you can't get out of it by yourself if you're not careful. So no matter how hard we try sometimes, we find ourselves beginning to slip. Sin is something that calls from us over the edge. It's like peeking over the edge of a hill. It takes us down fast because it's so slippery. When we begin to slip, we fall into this pit and we cannot get ourselves out. So tonight I want to remind you that you have a very real enemy of your soul. How many knows you have an enemy that hates you? He absolutely hates you. And his desire is to pull you into that slippery slope.